Christmas is almost here, but because of what has happened in 2020, will it be a Christmas? I don't know. Now, I've had requests from a couple of my friends who live in far off tropical places, which are no greater or less than what we have here, and they have asked me if I could do a display that could be for all year round with a touch of Christmas, suitable for the tropics. Well, I hope I've got this right for those friends of mine. Into this basket here, I love this basket. It's sort of like kind of bit tropically, and the rattan is sort of like a little bit less formal and will be just perfect for what I want to do this design with. Right, I've got 3 stems of lovely orchid plants that you can get from Prestige Botanicals. And before I go any further, what I've done is I've just got an old bucket and I've put some foam into the bottom of it, and I'm putting that inside the cavity of the container. The reason I'm doing that is because even though this has got a plastic lining and even though I'm using artificials, sometimes the stuff falls through the little holes in the basket. So I've just put a bucket into there to keep everything contained. Right, let us begin. These orchids are a little bit too long, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a little bit off the edges of those. And what I love about these, look at that. How cute is that with those little roots that the orchid plant has? So that can just go into there, and I want that to sort of be a little bit of the feature, so that can go into there. I'll cut another. I don't like cutting because, you know, the old saying, you know, once you cut you can never go back, so be careful and mindful before you do cut. Okay. Oops, that's got a tag on it still. I'll just cut that tag off because I don't think we want a tag. And I love these types of designs that can be for all year because, you know, if you're going to do it, we're busy. We just don't always have time to be doing the things that we need to be doing when we want to be doing them. Now just cut that bit there off too. I should have done this before I started, but you know how it is. It's like a good workout. That one can go into there. So I've sort of placed those with equal distance between each of the stems. Now, don't try and play God and have them just perfect because it just won't work, because nothing in nature is perfect. So why knock yourself around? The next thing I want to do is put a couple of orchid leaves into there, that over to there, and I'll put that one into there. And I got these from Michael's when I was in the States last year. Now, the next thing I want to do is, because it's going to far off tropical places, I wanted to add a little bit of blue, and I love the colour of these deep blue hydrangeas. Now, they are a little bit too long, and yes, I could cut them, but I already said once you cut, you can never go back. So I've got this little trick that I will share with you. This is a flower stem that I've already cut, and at the end of that there is a little bit of glue. Just remove that glue, and when you remove that glue, the wire that's inside will come out, which means that now with these blooms, these can, look at that, just take those out and then stick that stem down into the other. So nothing has been lost, because if you decide you want to do something else with these, it's just a matter of getting the stem and refixing the head. You might need to put a little bit of glue on it, but usually it's fine. But now I've got a flower that I can use and incorporate down into my design. So that can just go down into there. So I'm trying to think of tropical blue water, something that's just a little less Christmas, but it will have elements of Christmas. So I'll take that one there off, push that down into there, and I'll just cut that surplus off. And I'm going to bring that around to there because I want this design to be viewed from all areas. I've already done that one, so I'll just bring that into there like that. Now, let's jazz this up a little bit for Christmas, shall we? I'm thinking of blue water, and I'm thinking of lovely little twinkly sparkly bits. So with these, I'm just going to incorporate, well, they're like disco balls, but for me they look like lovely Christmas balls. Bring those around, and then I'll just do a little clustered group over here, which I will show you what I'm doing in a moment. And then I'll bring another one into there, just make sure. And what I've done with these, by the way, is I've just got, these are just those glitter ball Christmas baubles, and I've just got a satay stick in. Because this is polystyrene under here, it's just a matter of pushing that into there and you get an extended stem, which means that it makes it easier for placing these. Oops, I've just dropped one of my balls, for goodness sake. And then that can go round and into there. And I'm keeping it sort of like more towards the outside so that that little bit of Christmas is there to just give it a little bit of a lift. And then I'll just bring one more of those into there. This is so easy. Now with these little balls, I just want to push those down and into there, and just like that variance and that lovely little sparkle and luster that we all like. So it's looking Christmas, but it's not looking too Christmassy, which is what I like. They can go down into there, and then I'll bring that one into there, and then I've got a couple of green ones. And what I've done here is I've just got that's one of those garden stays, or what you would use for putting orchids onto or fixing orchids onto, and I've just pushed those into the wee hole there. And then we'll bring another one into there, and I just want you to know that this is what I'm calling Christmas, but not too Christmassy. After Christmas, take all the baubles out, and there you are. Happy Christmas, everybody. And before I forget, these are all available from Prestige Botanicals. Just hit the Astar's Friends or Astar 15 and you'll get 15% off your flowers.